radio to media. You radio to media. Man and woman and some. Waiting to be sweet salon for well now we are. I say salon man and woman and some. Waiting to be sweet salon for well now we are. Waiting to
Fumble, good morning and welcome to the program the Roundup on Truth FM 103.9 and then on Facebook and YouTube. The Roundup now the program where they bring you some of the big stories inside the week from the interviews they hold the whole hour and from other media then around the country. Today inside the program, they can talk about some of the things where we learned from the interview with the former Internal Affairs Minister Lahai Lawrence Slima. We can talk about as well the issue where they go on now the SLPP. And from that, we can look at Casual and Cole when the Ward C chairman. We don't talk say in district need new council. And before we end the program, we'll go look at the Civic Festival, one part of the big event that the government hold this week. And end with the Silent Teachers Union. Then call to government for make government give them the subsidies where the school and they run with. So inside the program today, I get my own analyst who can analyze all the issues there for me, and this program gets for day with you for the next 1 hour. So stay with you on Truth FM 103.9, and we'll stream this program live on Facebook and on YouTube. This program na the Roundup. Man and woman and some waiting to be sweet salon for well now we are. I say salon man and woman and some waiting to be sweet salon for well now we are. Waiting to be sweet salon for well. Family, welcome back to the Roundup. You show the look at some of the big stories them now the week. In case you missed them, we will bring you not only the story, but analysis around the story. Inside today's program, I get an analyst and an executive director. We're na Cherno Emba. Cherno Emba na the executive director, as I say, for Central Connect. We then into talent promotion and different things there. And Cherno as well is a media man, not somebody where they analyze issue them na the media. So Cherno, say hello to Fumble.
Good morning, listeners and viewers of Truth Media. I want to say plenty thank you to you, Mr. Mansari, for getting me there today.
Thank you very much. We appreciate you for coming. So today, now you are the expert for help me go around the issue then. Like I don't see, we can talk about the Lahai Lawrence Slima interview. It was a very, very long interview.
Definitely.
And then it talked a lot of things. Of things. You know, it make one, and we don't share videos them from that interview day. Yeah. And you know, if we analyze the interview, this program self they don't just for analyze. So one for take with first issue today from Lahai Lawrence Slima. He say he feel unprotected. This man will be former minister and when he be the opposition, I'll be a strong man for the government. But he say he get problem with the president and he feel unprotected. So now just take this interview, Lahai Lawrence Slima, and then we'll come back and come talk about that one day.
Would you want to still serve if president call you, say come play this part?
If I deny
call of the president to serve, then that means I'm not being sincere with service to this country.
Are you looking forward to an appointment?
I'm not looking forward. But if the president called me, say, I want to see you, I have respect for President Bio to start with. I get personal liking for him. But at the same time also, I get issues with him.
What's the issue?
Fine. As a leader, if there are gang stalking on a particular individual, as a leader, sometimes you go play dumb, you play like you know the Siam, but don't allow it to go to that extent where it go almost lead to almost the destruction of that individual. If you don't reach certain peak, you as a leader, you for able to step in. But if you never continue for the sit-down consistently, you see, then they vilify, gang stalk, harass an individual without saying anything.
President Bio, are you saying President Bio don't protect you?
If he has been doing that, then I'm not. It's difficult to say because he don't day in a leadership position and know the challenges around that. He himself as a leader probably gets certain areas probably outside and go to pull the strings. So maybe if in protection not been there around me, probably other things would have happened. So much as I'm not clear about what
you got issue with him. You say
but at least me just I don't day in a leadership capacity. I know when a group of gang they stalk a particular individual. Sometimes, but we're not country picking there. Sometimes you, the leader, you may not agree with whatever they have designed. You go tend not for watch day. But it could reach a peak if they're not able to succeed in the drive. It could reach a peak. You as a leader, if you step in and say, no, enough of this.
Are you a victim in the puzzle?
Well, me not going to allow myself.
Or a scapegoat?
Nobody not use me as scapegoat because me professional instinct not going to allow me for let somebody use me as a scapegoat.
But it's clear you and President Bill get issues. You get issues with him.
I get issue with the very fact say, it don't reach a point now where if I'm able to stop the gang stalking over me. I feel say
you feel unprotected?
I feel say if I don't reach that point today now.
You feel unprotected?
Oh yes, Lamrana. Yes. I have served as Deputy Minister of Internal Affairs of this country. I don't defend this nation. You understand? At a critical time when you serve in those capacity, you will step on toes. It's very likely where you're not even conscious of. Right? I was left out of office with no resources even for maintain the one that were there around me. And the one or two security where them go attached to me, then get family for take care of. I just get for tell them, say, when I redeploy them. If I need them, I'll call them. So sometimes I work by the grace of God. In case I come under any attack, now this nation, how I go defend myself? That's the only thing Papa show me as a point of defense when I cut last.
You feel unprotected?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So, well, that's now a snippet from the interview where former Deputy Internal Affairs Minister Lawrence Lima gets na Truth Media, yeah. And it talks say feel unprotected. And they blame the president in particular, said then the gang stalk him, then they harass him. No, he painted that picture that like it's him against the wall, and then the one person we expect to protect her when the president, it's saying that issue they get and the president not protect him. This is the former internal affairs, Deputy Internal Affairs Minister, and then he said during the course of your work, he step on people's toes. And if you see Lawrence Lima, if you don't follow in the politics over the years, that's somebody where they stand up to people. And then now he says he's feel unprotected. How you feel about in comment?
Once again, I want to say thank you for getting me at the studio. Getting the Deputy Internal Affairs Minister saying he feel unprotected and he feel disappointed because the whole statement and from the start of the interview, I'd be fortunate for follow that interview there when Lamwana Babi they do with him. You go realize the rage at which the Deputy Internal Affairs Minister they talk on disappointment, a whole lot of disappointment. Mm-hmm. Well, it's if you step on people's toes, that is obvious because himself don't make that statement. Mm-hmm. See, during the line of his work, he go don't step on people's toes. But one thing I want to say first, being disappointed, one thing. But if you will do the right thing, you understand. Mm-hmm. If you seek protection, you need protection as a former state official. Mm-hmm. You need guidance. You need a state protection. Even if you don't left office, you need that kind protection. But when you do the right thing back, an officer you need for fear. Mm-hmm. It's just that there is so much of disappointment because perhaps you will expect a lot. Mm-hmm. Say if not for the left governance now, perhaps if they expect say what you do for let them come inside from 2018 to this current regime is for still the function and for the function a very top notch seats na the governance system. But perhaps now that disappointment they make it, they rage out this anger because it's very unfortunate na inside for let somebody don't serve that kind of capacity there, then able to feel confident say in position where they leave them off now because of inactiveness or whatsoever. It feels say na gang stock, like he rightly say, na gang stock, then gang stock come. So maybe they expect say the president for be like in cover, in shield.
Yes.
So that's why he outside they talk and say he disappoints that the president.
He get issues with the president.
So but if an internal affairs minister say he get issue with the president, then he's a human being. Perhaps now he wants them and he needs them, the president not meet.
Okay.
But
but it was specific that I get issues with I get issues with the fact that like you as leader, people that don't they against me, they don't they do all things against me, they don't they harass this, that, like he said it reaches a certain point where we'd expect like the president for step in and then the president no step in and but now look at the other side of the coin. You watch the interview, definitely the long interview. He said there is he don't feel say you do anything wrong for day out of office. But you understand back say now president appoint him and the president get power for appoint anybody, and they get power back for say, okay, I'm done with your service, and then he pull you out of office. You understand? So in the case of Lai Lawrence Lima, he say he feel bad at some point when they pull him, but at the same time he also thinks it was right for let them set him aside because like people let me they complain him. In your opinion, you feel like the decision by the president for remove Lai Lawrence Lima, it's not about betrayal, it's more about saving the image of the government?
Well, one, like he say rightly, he not will allow himself to be used as a scapegoat. You understand? And one thing we want to believe is that if the president want for save in regime or you want for save in administration, they feel say you are the person that is coming up like constantly as the bad news for that time. You understand? I feel say anybody can do them for saving governance, for saving good name. But when you look at them again in another angle, you understand? If you say it was not because of the president pull and because of if they do bad work, they say pull and because people within the same government not be say like for saying a good work they do.
Yes.
So which means there was an infight. Where clearly perhaps the president himself was not seeing that, but the president sometimes be focus on things you understand, where they make the much more bigger news.
Yeah.
And may you to know say the ordinary people will not be get chance for talk to the president, but the ordinary people I feel say somebody see Lai Lawrence Lima as a problem. You understand? On so many occasions, somebody see as a problem because he's like an ex officer. You understand? An army officer, and he approach them at times not will be diplomatic as somebody way purely done the inside politics and governance, you understand them? So the president perhaps be need Lai Lawrence Lima at the time where he be kind side, if you understand, for just tackle certain things. So for me, he's not used as a scapegoat per se, but there was a need for him. But I believe say the need be done. So
okay, so like it's not somebody for where you get along with for long. Like I don't know, like was it was needed for a purpose, and then the purpose was achieved, and then the president said, okay, I'm done with you, bye Lai Lawrence Lima.
Well, which make I want to say, which make I want to agree on that because he self-talking, because he says self he don't serve in a leadership position. You know the chaos where it sound like for like dinner that position we are in, you for make the strong decisions there at the right time. You understand? So if he's a leader, as he don't be like, and in a leader already, where they aspire, I believe, to make that proclamation, then you understand? He self get tough decisions then for make. If in any case he become a president, You understand? If in any case you get tough decision for make, you get people who get for work with them, you get people who will be say in the long run, you not get for people work with again. You understand? And in any offices, it happen.
Yeah.
You get people who
So
will
relationships expire.
They expire, and perhaps now based on you wrongs, the way you yourself not able to calculate. And if you say no more for Leona, she don't at the round table for calculate, then the bigger picture will be missing.
Yeah.
You understand? Because that means you try for force you superior for have sympathy without even looking at the bigger picture.
Yes. So the thing where I also want follow understand as well, or where I want for get your view from now the fact that okay, once we don't clear up at this week conversation that this man play a role in this party coming to power, and so if for whatever reason this party don't tie with them, or you don't serve in purpose because you cannot be somewhere forever, I don't think say therefore left them that kind of way.
Well,
right?
that's again me. I want for agree with that, and that about the particular side where
because the man say he feels unprotected. You feel
and
say this government don't treat this man right.
well,
I'm not talking about relieving him of his duty because you cannot question the power where Constitution don't give the president. But for left arm, so now defenseless, they say vulnerable. They say feel unprotected.
well, given the position where the man be serve, as an deputy internal affairs minister, you understand that they get for do internal affairs get for do with the state security inside internally. You understand purpose. It's obvious. Yeah, you step on people.
Definitely.
So you know they left certain people like than they. You understand they're unguided.
Yes.
You understand. You get for be guided. You get for be get that full security. Wait for they around them. You understand. Yes, we know we will question the reason which make president for Sakam. You understand, or relieve them off in position. But for let them left and so no more now without they inrightly don't state them by himself say they left them outside in position after they don't pull on a position. You not get security or money safe like he say. Quote unquote say not get money safe for even give tip to in security officers, and so that in itself can make you feel, you understand, out of control because you get people who they under you can't even give them waiting for make you know say these people then gets me covered. Yeah.
So based on the kind way how Lailo and Slima be they on the forefront for bring this party to power. I don't feel anybody would expect say along the line this man would be fair to say from what he said dumped. I don't believe it go happen, but it don't happen, and the man they live with the reality now. My question is, which kind message where this they left to young people them working taught politics now the age, fed for politicians, step on people's toes. What kind Lyle and Slima used to? Which kind message they left to young people?
That question is very timely because around the discussion we the former minister gets with Lamrana, and then the Milan. Firstly, in politics, you don't be a loyalist; you be a strategist. You understand? These are two words. You know to be complete loyalist. And Lyle and Slima, when you look at the individual, now a loyalist, he be so loyal to the president because quote unquote, he use one word in the interview say when that issue be happening, chaos, he called the president directly, even when the vice president be in the country, which means he was not even working strategically or administratively. He was working directly with the president because you know saying that in the support and in the guide. Now the president is owe in obligation, you understand? So, and you don't do that in politics. You have to be a strategist, and administratively you have to work in line with the chain of command. You understand? So if you become that loyalist, then you have to make enemy along the line because even the president sitting there inside that same administration, we may you to agree. So not everybody says we want for the president view. They fully as the commander in chief. You understand? President you being the leader of the SLPP all through. You understand? People they will contend them in 2018 for the same flag bearer position. That you know if that competition they die out, you not die out after election where President Biyo win the flag bearer position and later become the president.
And the next thing I don't will focus.
You understand? You not die out. So if you like people let me know say you now will be in that camp of President Biyo, then automatically President Biyo can have power. Yeah, he choose you for be a minister, you serve in various positions there, you understand? Then later on, you flout protocol and then jump from the people with the immediately after the president, they communicate direct to the president, then people will see you as their competition also. You understand? Then you self strategically, when you for down the bill your way up the throne, then you can build enemies within the line. You understand? So I believe say people for land and young politicians them and the masses generally, we they come up for kinds of politics or whatsoever the kinds of politics, you understand? For no say politics to a loyalist game. Now a strategic game, you understand? Walk your way through for climb up the ladder, but you know for be loyal to one person at the end of the day, you make enemies around the line.
Yeah, so basically what you they tell me, what your assessment now that Lai Lawrence Limas, considering the role we play for make the party kind of power, the president especially, like when you know say like I was a kingmaker, like you always feel like the king is your subject, not so openly, but within you and the way how they so like that kind of feeling they and that kind in like Lai Lawrence Lima be they demonstrate that in action with the government, with the president, within colleague them in our government.
Okay, yeah. So because if you get that kind of feeling, yeah,
Like
he's a kingmaker, yeah. Like now we bring this president to power.
So I cannot talk.
And in naive, always somebody think like that, cause you want to count somebody in power, even if now not 10 SF, now they count somebody in power, because you go protect them all you can, but not to you vote being Gandhi, not to you self you go campaign talks being Gandhi. You understand? You get other people, even perhaps they were not favoring President Bio, but because they be inside the party, then get for waiting for support President Bio, blind eye, and then following achieve. So if you want for turn them people and like say they too are not important, then you get issue with them.
So basically it's like you're in your assessment, like Lima and first sideline others, and then he got sidelined.
Well, I want to say so because there is no tension. You understand? Where somebody of that kind, well, you want to say the former minister, for in first time for being a minister after having, because it took him, because now the first time that they may not say again an admission inside the military just after I see it was.
Yeah, and it talks say a found himself in politics by circumstance.
And
so like he was not a trained politician.
Thank you.
All the money he has, he been for being a military man.
So that makes him a loyalist rather than a strategist, because somebody we go don't spend time inside politics no say, I know they use this good for survive. I'm a kingmaker, but in politics, now people they make the king. You understand? So you know they flout the hierarchy, the chain of command for just the support one green person. You understand? Because at the end of the day, that person they get for watch back say at the end of the day now the masses make me. And for sideline you one green for 1,000, President Bio will do that 1,000 times. You understand?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like you are just one man. Even if you get people themselves where you able for influence, your number of people you go influence not go compare to the number of people where maybe 10, 20, 30 man in our government will influence. Mr.
Masai, I want to say this shortly. If the former minister thinks he made President Bio or is supportant to that extent for become a president, President Bio na an household name also. You understand?
Yeah,
so some of we in our school, we hear about history, you understand? So then can people and if they be loyalist to them, but nothing say he owe you a lot. Because a kind of politics is well experienced. You understand? Unlike Lai Lawrence Lima, we just come under the army, and as he rightly admits, circumstance make it can fall inside politics. So you for no say you get beaucoup for land around the people that we meet. Now that chain. You understand? So if na a mistake na in path, then I believe say don't learn a lesson, definitely.
Yeah, so where you mentioned one point where they talk on Lai Lawrence Lima. Where you mentioned how the in political parties you can't have any political party in the world where everybody they're on the same page.
Never.
So you look at the Sierra Leone People's Party right now, the ruling party. Let's say if they get issues, and the issue take a turn where it was an unpleasant sight. Last week Saturday, just after this program here, when I step out, I see people in green, and I know of course say the SLPP get program today. And then while we watch the program live, we see them lock some of the executive members, including the first lady, out of office. The SLPP Secretary General, SLPP, the PRO, Moses Mambu, he can clarify, say, they don't lock them out for the longest time, but now just at some point, they lock them out for. And now they don't open an investigation for no Uda lock that Uda lock that because they don't know, according to Moses Mambu. He said they don't know it Uda lock. But we'll just take that video there and then we will come back and can discuss this issue.
It's normal for the SLPP for lock gates.
Gates not be locked by the members.
But look at me. You even announce in your statement. You say even if they lock the much power.
Yeah, I come to that side. It's normal first where you get picking them at house if they compete for one something from them papa. It's normal for the competition they among them. Monthly, even though the papa not declare it to say now this person we get for put day. You understand, eh? So for we in the national executive, we continue for day together. However, in as much as we continue for day together and we continue for work together, there are challenges. Now big SLPP, I don't talk and I have plenty time. SLPP is a very big organization. We for make you able for control everybody. For example, I don't go sit there and say now anybody in the executive, now they go lock the month.
Would that lock the month?
Fine. So if we investigate on would that be lock the month? The chairman yesterday don't launch an investigation for no would that lock the month. Because in the SLPP, we get supporter there within the party.
The chairman was aware of this event and his supporter was he?
Yes, the chairman be aware of the event. The event in the SLPP will not operate in isolation.
Welcome back from the short video. Outside the SLPP National Public Relations Officer Moses Mambu be the Guillaume reaction regarding what happened last week, Saturday. A week ago, the first lady, the president's wife, was locked out of the office, according to Mambu, for some time. And then he said, to many people, then they show disunity, right? For one set of the executive, because a non-executive, an ordinary member, I'm not going to go lock gate. If possible, say, this could be another executive, although they don't open an investigation for find out Snauda. But what does that tell you about the party currently? Follow them, begin to do that kind of thing there in view of the public.
Well, like Mr. Mambu rightly say, for control big people of that kind of caliber is very hard in any society.
Because everybody get how they think.
Then emotions are driven, you understand, by certain things. So but what happens so clearly show you see this unity is there, because whether or not the first lady go unannounced, but I believe not possible.
Mambu just confirmed, say the chairman be know about the event.
Well, which means she was not there unannounced, you understand?
Yes.
So for lady the must go lock param, then somebody will done it. You understand? So the only thing where I know is whenever like you say, power and something they call chaos. You understand? So the party currently, some time ago, the first lady herself, we don't talk say, let them forget about Uda one for succeed President Bio, because there are more things to be delivered in the manifesto of President Bio. You understand? Things in the way untouched. You understand? Not the manifesto of President Bio, which is clear. So for get people and now they rally for the power where the power not done in time yet, you understand? It's somehow chaotic, you understand? So you get forget that kind of infight there, you understand? And it not get for done. It happened with the former government, you understand? Under Anes Baikoma, where APCB safely they struggle for then get a new face for the party. You understand? You must get any kind of chaotic things in the way they happen.
You know that's so normal, like how you say. The issue here is now the extent where you don't go. Like the first lady was locked out and other executive members were locked out. So while we understand, say like a competition, now normal something, everybody want power, and me and you, if we belong to the same political party, pass maybe by coincidence, but it's not possible say me and you go for think the same or maybe you go support the same people. But we're in 2025. We still have years to go to elections, and then we don't begin to see that kind of thing there. You don't feel like this is a sign that it would be more chaotic going forward?
That is why I don't state and my first statement say it chaotic, because there is no excuse for it happening. So because just like what you say, the PRO talk outrightly say the chairman was informed, say the first lady they did it or they go there. So for let somebody go boldly and do that action, then somebody be ready for take more actions just for disturb. Waiting perhaps the first lady try for push. You understand? Whatever agenda the first lady try for push, you understand? Somebody sometimes we go on for do more than that for the stop that one day. So for you rightly say we go in at the same party, we not forget the same view totally. You understand? We all get different views, we forget different people who they support, who believe in them, waiting they want do or waiting they want manifest. But for they reach at this point, then if you ask say if it go be more chaotic, then I assure you. Say yes, it will be more chaotic. The only thing we they pray for, if it be chaotic, will it be professional. You understand? But something like that one, that was very unprofessional for party like a SLPP. You understand? Eh?
So definitely, this is a prediction, or based on what we see that the kind way out in they happen. So it's not supposed to happen, and then kind of within the. We be interviewed Thomas Dixon when a journalist, a social commentator as well. He say the problem with President Bio now, he not get succession plan, and not to no more. He say Anes Bakoma no be get succession plan, or before Anes Bakoma say Tijan Kaba no be get succession plan, Anes Bakoma self no be get succession plan. That mean like now make from as soon as them come on power, you see how them party they end up. Just after Pakabayon time in office, SLPP lost power. Just after Anes Bakoma in 2 term in office, APC lost power. And now President Bio, they tell President Bio say, the man that not be get succession plan. And yourself as well, you find yourself, you not get tired, but in lucky, you get time. You get for like correct all of them, the mistake and they will predecessor they made. For make sure say in party they in shape once in time done. What do you feel say like President Bio need for do at this particular time now that you don't begin to see the division they go out of control?
For commend the president or for attribute say you know get succession plan or other past presidents and say you know get succession plan. For me, as somebody we very critical in certain situation, I want to say waiting somebody expect from somebody we not for kind of power again. Like I did done my own business with this thing. Then I'm not going for feel say I get anything for do power again. Which you expect for do? You know get like anything for do.
But the power, the party big past the president, not so.
So now the party forgets a succession plan. You understand? You know, because you for no say like Mambu rightly talk, the chairman are the executive head of the party. You understand? President Bio are the political head of the party.
Exactly.
So if President Bio they left power, then he want for like get person for succeed and then he could become biased. Then they go become biased, I will tell you. But forget a succession plan for the party, now the chairman, the legislate that one day. You understand? With the president. You understand? So for say president Bio no more or a president forget a succession plan, then I believe say like what you talk, there is more time. And President Bio, because of I would say the things that we want for deliver before they go. You believe say inside this 3 year President Bio for the fed for order for the succeeder than for the fed for the plan that we inside 712 say and say go deliver we not done yet. So it go be unfair for say President Bio for the plan order for the plan the SLPP for let them take back after and go. Now the SLPP as a party, I believe say for the plan themselves. You understand? See, if one care back,
but President Bio is the leader, isn't he? Is the leader, and is the most influential. Is the most influential man. Able like getting a succession plan, no mean to for handpick anybody as Anes Bakoma do with the APC in 2018. But like sit in a way, like discuss how would they get somebody we're able for replace me when we come on when me they left. and make sure say me party continue for stay in power even if I don't go. You know, one problem with governance in this country, they say that continuity, but salon governance not a continuity. Every regime, every president get your own plan. For the president be like sustain your own development, you know, feel like it should be actively involved, even if not now, but it should start putting in place that kind of plan, how in party go hold power and stay together when it come out.
Like I want to agree with you. Say because of if you want for like a waiting don't put in place the things that we don't try for achieve, you understand? Because inside the 10 years it was challenging, you understand? So if the things that we don't try for achieve all this while, you want to let them continue, perhaps you know we will done them firstly.
No.
And then you know just agree on this, you know go able done
Self
everything.
can admit
yes, you know go able. So if a one for like let somebody succeed and this SLPP for like and now one day, yes, I don't want for saying not depend one. You understand? Because now one of the reasons they make a vice president be choose young and energetic people now in cabinet the second term. You understand? And the young and energetic people now somebody that we consider it say we for listen and work together. You understand? So if President Bio go now and SLPP not end up kind of power, President Bill still is not lose. It's not lost na the entire picture.
You know,
because
my focus has been on the party. Like you don't go. What are you the left your party? It's the same thing as if you're not papa, you get a family. If you live a successful life, but when you die, you picking them, then just do no more on the street. I don't think you're a successful one.
Well, I know one for some.
So I think we should start judging the leaders also by the legacy or by how they left out the party then when they come on power. That too is important.
Yeah, because one SLPP is an elite party, mind you. You understand? Then get laid down principles on how to select the next executive. Then get laid down principles on how to select the next leader when they become a flag bearer. You understand? So, you know, we let's one for use emotions. We for use emotions for judge that. We for use emotion for judge that. Say yes, if President Biogo left chaos, now SLPP is responsible for that. But again, look, I want for just draw a scenario. You get Papa when a imam, you get picking with smoke chamber.
Yes.
You get Papa when a pastor, you get picking even if the preacher against drug abuse now. You understand? So it left to Una for pick up. You see, being a role model and being a mentor, it left to the mentee again for follow the footsteps.
Yeah.
President Bio kind of power, himself, it was chaotic for him. You understand? When President Ahmed Tijan Kaba, the former president, late, you understand where go? SLP struggled for like a decade na opposition. You understand? And it was chaotic for President Bio also. But there were principles also on how to select a leader. How we forget possible to succeed for kind of power, who that will be flag bearer. You understand? And if you say no more, the president will go out, suppose for do that, and yes, he owe the party than the. But again, then within the party, no say now an elite party, they owe themselves the responsibility for stop the chaos and work accordingly. You understand? Because now in Nadane Lawrence Lima the suffer so. You understand? For go beyond principles, for go beyond administrative rights, for go beyond things the way you feel say for go in your favor. Everything will go in favor.
Yeah. So basically, you try to make the point say like the responsibility is there on President Bio for able for putting party together, but at the same time not to picking them President Bio the lead. Therefore, think about if we continue for scatter this party. And party lost power in the next election.
Now we go opposition.
Now we the lost. It's not a President Bio again. The man has ruled for
posterity go judge President Bio for waiting him do we be in power, not to waiting he do waiting SLP do we don't go.
Yeah,
you understand? So now that they
although somebody go out for make the connection, like how people still blame Ernest Bakoroma for waiting the apple with the APC.
Well, people blame Ernest Bakoroma. Yes.
Let's just take a break. We'll come back and kind of discuss the issue. But thank you so much for your analysis so far.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Revenue Authority public notice dated 9th January 2025. Annual payments for liquor license. The National Revenue Authority and the Judiciary of Sierra Leone wishes to inform the public that all registered persons and businesses selling or dealing with spirits and alcoholic drinks called liquor are to make an annual payment fee to the government of Sierra Leone through the National Revenue Authority. This requirement aligns with the Liquor and License Ordinance 1958, cap 238, Schedule C, 3rd Schedule. The National Revenue Authority and the Judiciary of Sierra Leone strongly advise all dealers and sellers to comply with these payment and license requirements. Failure to do so may result in legal consequences by order of the Commissioner General, Public Affairs and Tax Education Unit, Renesis House, 5 Gloucester Street, Freetown. For more information, contact the call center on the short code 839 on Orange and AfriCell, or contact the National Revenue Authority on www.nra.gov.sl.
1 minute, Konani. Know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Beret.
Fumble them. NATCA and Bank of Salon don't bring new policy where say you for link your phone SIM card and your bank account with your national ID number, or then go block you. But the problem na this, national ID not to free. Now 140 loans na free tongue and upline na 220 loans. But command they earn less than 80 loans inside one day. Phone and bank accounts not to luxury. Now thing that people then they use for work, for get pay, for study and get news. If them block them, millions of people then go suffer. It go violate people their rights for talk, for get information and for make them living. Besides, the law they allow other forms of ID, like voters ID and driver's license, for register the same. If government want for use only national ID for security, then it for be free and easy for get, like how it in a country then like Kenya. So make we call on we leaders then for make national ID free and easy for get for all man, and respect the law and accept other valid ID them.
1 minute, Konani.
All right, Fumble, welcome back to this edition of the Roundup, when you weekly look at some of the big stories them na the news. We don't talk about Lahai Lawrence Lima interview and some of the things them we be say, including that he feels unprotected if he get issues with the president, and they would talk about the SLPP, what seems like disunity when they get at the party, although the party say they are together. Yeah, but the picture says otherwise.
Yeah.
So and now we want to look at one of the big events where the government hold this week, when at the civic festival. We want to take the recap of that one day and we want to connect them to one other issue. But I'll just take the video from this recap video from the Civic Festival, and then we'll come back and talk about them.
Bringing government closer to the people, giving them access to information, and for them to have a say in the way they are being governed. To support this ecosystem, I'm also launching 3 critical policy framework today. 1, the government information policy. 2, the records and archives policy. And 3, the national film and video policy. These policies will shape how we communicate, how we preserve our history, and how we support our creative industry. Now formally declare the 2025 Salon Civic Festival officially open.
You don't see the recap from the civic festival, where now one of the biggest events them. And when you look at the event, it's so nice for see all kind of people them. I even see, I think, minerals them, different mineral them. So I can imagine the kind of money the government don't put under, a lot of money, and it's a worthy cause as well. Civic education important to everybody. But whilst this they go on, the Sierra Leone Teachers Union don't pull statement in that. Then they call on the government for the government pay the subsidies they when at the school, when are in the school and then they run on. You know, the school and a salon, we get a free education policy. So if you look now, the Sierra Leone Teachers Union, they tell government, say there's a reminder for the payment of fees subsidies. You would recall that part of the resolution of the last teachers' strike action was the payment of the 2024-2025 backlog fee subsidies and first term of 2025-2026 school year. However, it is disturbing that the first term fee subsidies have still not been paid in spite of assurances from your ministry and the Ministry of Finance. Schools are scheduled to close down in the next 2 weeks for the Christmas holiday, thereby resulting to another backlog of fees paid. So, let's just take Basita Michael in reaction. But Basita Michael, a former SLBA president, and somebody will comment a lot on social issues. It says government get funds for festival, but no funds for school fee subsidies. And then that it ends with a sarcastic remarks, right? Because government don't repeatedly say education are top priority. Education are top priority. But what do you make of this situation? There are funds for festivals, but no funds yet for the schools. What do you make of that?
It's sarcastic, really. It's sarcastic. So, as President Bion, as somebody very passionate about education, you understand, very passionate. One going for ask, why now? Why teacher need for the force?
Yeah, why for it that side for let them remind government say
yes.
So not pay
the backlogs it or which one be say una go pay with the other balance or whatsoever with the notice that guy for talk about. A bad, honestly, a bad cause. Me no one for just relate to why funds for the for civic festival, funds not for teachers, you understand? Because government need for place priorities pan in manifesto, you understand? And I believe the civic festival is part of the manifesto. You understand? I'm not sure. It's say they. So the government manifesto from first term was free education and all was one of the top priorities. So I believe say with more pressures from SLTU, I believe say they will get within the right lead you.
It's the president's policy for we want for make education free and also make we students and get quality book. But you feel say the need for SLTU really need for even pressure government, to use your words, for pressure government for government-owned commitment?
Not at all. Any citizen we seriously love education, just like the president love education, you understand? Not go believe say president will for be pressured, or the government in general should be pressured for that, you understand? So, but I believe no more say they are down the line, you get things they also will arise, you understand? Because in leadership, I used to understand back say even you get priorities then, but you get emergencies also.
Yeah.
You understand? Because civic education also an educational platform. You understand? So, but spending money on civic education, then teachers, the way they go to the classroom for teach picking them, well, I believe say the government for us know the priorities.
Yes, I think government for choose the priority in this particular point. So like recently the SLTU and the government, they don't get this back and forth. Before school they open in September, so pathway man they sit down force them before the government come in and pay them they send the subsidies to school and then they resume. And you know, this, as me, you don't know, now one part the biggest priority this of the government, and then the issue that they come up, the government they delay the subsidies and all of that. You know, feel say this look they undermine the president's commitment to free quality education. There's small thing there. They know they undermine the president's commitment.
No, it's obvious. It's obvious that it undermines something where you don't say you could do. When at the top flag priority, you say I want to achieve this. You understand? Just recently, where somebody on BBC where them they do that Focus on Africa program, is it a documentary where they will talk about how dilapidated school affairs and then at the province society being case study or whatsoever. Now if a scholarship, somebody will get scholarship and a fellow will get a scholarship and they do documents they listen on the BBC and they talk about that. So for the all length in then they couple with waiting the president say, if you do on the right sense, you cannot say they undermine actually waiting the president to look at and waiting actually they on the ground. Understand? So a truthful for say.
Yeah. So and if you ask President Bill, one thing we go on for they remember for human capital development. So and as it stands now, something that they undermine this in legacy. So what do you feel say the president need for do so that in legacy not go be undermined?
Well, I believe say like now that make I use the word when nobody discussed on that party issue current earlier. Say President Bill need for the focus on safekeeping SLPP for gain political power back. I feel say no. I feel say when the president they go, if you need for focus on have I done all what I said I should do? You understand? Let go back to the things the way I feel say I be don't do, but perhaps they depend because there is one thing with lackness really supervision. Guess what? The president now be somebody where they go when he first kind of power 2018, 7 a.m. they go now government departments and agencies. I remember those unannounced visits. Thank you. You understand? It feels safe if you do it now, you need to catch so many people in
a lot.
So thank you. So now these are the things that I believe say if they go, it is shock people with back where be say if any president come, he instead do it will look like a continuity.
Yes.
You understand? Whether or not na SLPP president. You understand? So now that thing and that feel say when going out for be visited, things the way you don't do if you say you be don't do you don't relax, but I do them back. For the visits.
Yes. So the president need for renewing effort that kind of zeal will be carried.
Yeah, definitely.
Need for, since like behave like a racehorse where once you don't see the finish line,
now more you get speed. Now more you get speed on things that we know so you achieve. Yes.
Yeah. So what for take the last issue on entertainment. You know, also interview Cardinal when are the ambassador for entertainment and investment. And then Cardinal talk about the issue where he said in the industry. So let's just take that video there. And you know entertainment somebody, and I make I really add this to the program so I'll go get your views. But let's just take the video for Cardinal and we'll come back.
We have a thriving industry. If you check different countries, them like Jamaica, only 3 million people, the entertainment sector, they thrive. Even though we'll give credit to Bob Marley, seriously. Nigeria, of course. I always say this. 10, 15 years ago, Nigeria was known for 419. Now they know they think about 419. Afrobeats. They're running the world with music and entertainment, their movies, them, Nollywood. You know, we not believe it can happen there. It can happen with the right investment. You know, but we own problem where we get now, the individualism approach. We don't think collectively. Most of my colleagues, them believe in. I remember one time where the government wanted to do a stimulus package. So they keep meeting, and they give suggestions them by the meeting for long-term gains. Then one time my colleague there, I know calling him, he catch me. Can't forget about anything and they no just go for it to the game right now. So I scratch me. Then another time I get a meeting with a non-producer and they talk about auditorium and they talk about policies and they talk about regulations. The man say, "Cow, that's a 50-year plan." No talk about waiting can benefit you right now. So we have these issues. We say people and they think about self-individualism rather than collective growth.
Channel, you agree with Cardinero that this industry gets a problem of individualism. Everybody just they think about what is the benefit and then they don't they hold the industry back.
Yeah. Well, we usually talk about entertainment, I smile firstly because me are an entertainment enthusiast because I like entertainment too much because I grew up in a community where in entertainment, now some of we feed knowledge from, now we get we knowledge from, you understand? If Cardinero as the ambassador say individualism boku na the entertainment industry, I want to agree with him. You understand? I want to agree with him fully because I don't want a label. This t-shirt where I wear, so I tell you, Central Connect. You understand? When Mr. Did a Central Connect, you understand? Now, waiting Mr. go again. Because me not an artist. Me not just an executive director, you understand? Waiting me go again, where they can push me artists then so they get the talent, you understand? But waiting myself go again out there. But making references to Jamaica, the Bob Marley's, making references to Nigeria. There's one thing I want to tell you. Nigeria government or the artists in Nigeria, they don't get nothing for do with Wizkid in popularity. Trust me. Nigeria not get nothing for do with the video in wealth as an artist. You understand? Why they say this? Because first of all, we'll give credit to the video. The video now somebody will come from a wealthy family. You understand? Then Wizkid get sponsored by Banky W in early of in Kenya. You understand? And an individual sponsor Banky W sponsor Wizkid. And now Wizkid in at that top, you understand? It's all about commitment. Somebody we want to see you there, will see you there, you understand? We don't get people who don't do one. But the problem is, I don't feel say entertainment will thrive in this country if the entertainers they not deliberate about it thriving, you understand? Because so then they don't want to collaborate. Now collaboration they lead to
this individualism.
Well, the individualism perhaps not over the collaboration. They make the individualism not the work. You understand? You understand? So the individualism not only make the collaboration or the work, mind you. But waiting me feel say they make collaboration or the work. You understand? And because of everybody just feels say, you understand, this man is not going to make me money. Like you feel say if you collaborate, Cardinero is the ambassador now, not to in my own discussion now, not the entertainment. I believe say if you see how the comedians and the stand-up comedians in Sierra Leone, you see how they thrive, you see how they go, right? You understand? I believe those people pass the artists them. The stand-up comedians, no disrespect to the artists them. You know why? Because any show where you see faculty make you see Jerry Best did you see Robinho did you see Mata did you see. So you will say the entertainment not they collaborate. You will say individualism too much. No, but why the comedian they able do one? Or not the artists they able do one? So the artists them, for me, now they miss the point.
Yeah, the therapist be say the artists then get ego problem.
Well, if you want to use ego problem as individualism, that's I will agree. Then ego too much past waiting and can afford. Most artists, the ego too much. Somebody feels say, if I collaborate with this man, I'm responsible for a big one. No, that man also is just like not just a art like you. Instead they perform, whether you don't reach the or not, that man when an art, instead they perform for big like you or for big past you.
Yeah.
And there's every possibility for everybody go. You understand? So if una collaborate, then una no need. Trust me, Cardinero flop stadium. When stadium was effectively open, you understand, to performances, he made his cash out there. You understand? So now if stadium not there again, you feel say any other auditorium, the way any other artist go flop for make the money Cardinero will make then
No.
No. But what if it's then going to do? More collaborations, more tours in the provinces. You understand? Then we will make more cash. So because in front of the face of the people, you guys are united.
Yeah.
And we're ready for put some money per unity.
Yeah.
With the listeners then.
There's there's one more issue where I want to follow discuss. But what you don't obviously don't give recommendation. Waiting then people have to do. There's one more issue where don't deeply divide the local government and the central government. The local government meaning the mayor, like Mayor Yvonne Akisoya, and then the government, the Minister of Local Government, Tamba Lamina. This issue for create new district, or the mayor can say for divide Freetown. The mayor said that idea they don't make sense. But when we get interview with the other administrator of the other part of the city, the western area rural, Una Kasho J. Olan Cold. Kasho say, somebody believes say it need another council in place. Now just take the video and get your own reaction.
This contentious issue about creating new regions or city or how you factor them. Yes. Is that something, because the area where they cover, the western area of the city cover, so a very big goal. You agree, say we need to get some divide so development could be centralized and focused on certain areas?
I would tell you that in 2020, I think 2019 or 2020, Mr. Jacob Jusu Safa, JJ Safa, I think he was the chief minister. Yes, I think me now one post way go meet him and tell him say if he say we forget two councils. Now what see? You understand? And that meets the minister of local government again for beginning discuss that day. Me deputy in Daddy die inside that area, and I go visit, go Caribbean. And this is a particular side, na God get you go. Where I don't want to see where I go up that place, you watch thousands of buildings, people plenty. I said, but what's me go reach here? So that means say they will continue for the cost with that treat for say this man do nothing there because everything, even things they want to do. Man and they get light. They don't know say light is not involved to council. Electricity. Then go sit say chairman not give you light. Trunk roads, want to responsibility. If you get portal right in the council they call. You understand? So that it come out of my heart. You can look at Port Loco. With big passport local, the city where they divide, where they make control the Port Local district and the city. The city big about 43,000 people. That's not in only one constituency. That Western Rural, because Western Rural for vote so much, so everybody in the constituency, that 57,000 be registered. That's a constituency 112. Osamide, we cover from Jue, Kosa Town, Grafton, coming to the mountain. That are Leicester, Gloucester, Regent. Now 57,000 people will be registered for votes. Then the picking already the one
that you
yes, of course. So imagine that kind of more in one city that we take for local city. So that was a genuine thing for development, make it reach to everybody. Wait along the line, waiting can happen now the politics. Because if me out my idea and then you want for implement, you want for expand this team, make discussion the camera, and then you left me out. Becomes a problem. So I've been telling the minister one day, I said, Minister, I said, this thing, I mean, we'll be in charge of that. But you reach a terminal way, when I do this thing, in fact, now maybe we ask for one, we're going to make her ask for two. And the people go say no. Because forgetting that we want for establish, not also new district they create. That does a council they create. And when they create the council, they go for what the village them. For example, Benguma and Waterloo. They get tradition and culture, we bind them. So you be careful how you do. If you know cut them to come out.
So thing is, council for being involved. People like Kuna for being involved.
That is it.
But you still agree and accept, say, we need to get some division.
No, that's a division. Me district need another council.
Okay.
Me district need another council. Not for divide the districts. This is one district, but we need another council. Even if Now, even if you make Waterloo to a city, and then you make, perhaps you say from Godrich and Kabida, you say a district council. It's the same district. That's why you get Poloko district. You get two councils. You get Bo districts, not two councils. You get Kedema. This is about development.
National Revenue Authority, public notice, dated 9th January 2025, annual payments for liquor license. The National Revenue Authority and the Judiciary of Sierra Leone wishes to inform the public that all registered persons and businesses selling or dealing with spirits and alcoholic drinks called liquor are to make an annual payment fee to the government of Sierra Leone through the National Revenue Authority. This requirement aligns with the Liquor and License Ordinance 1958, cap 238, Schedule C, 3rd Schedule. The National Revenue Authority and the Judiciary of Sierra Leone strongly advise all dealers and sellers to comply with these payment and license requirements. Failure to do so may result in legal consequences by order of the Commissioner General, Public Affairs and Tax Education Unit, Renesis House, 5 Gloucester Street, Freetown. For more information, contact the call center on the short code 839 on Orange and AfriCell, or contact the National Revenue Authority on www.nra.gov.sl.
1 minute, Konani. Know your rights in 60 seconds. Brought to you by Citizens Beret.
Famble them, NATCA and Bank of Salon don't bring new policy where say you for link your phone SIM card and your bank account with your national ID number or then go block you. But the problem now this, national ID not free. Now 140 loans na free tongue and upline now 220 loans. But command they earn less than 80 loans inside one day. Phone and bank accounts not a luxury. Nothing that people then they use for work, for get pay, for study and get news. If them block them, millions of people then go suffer. It go violate people their rights for talk, for get information and for make them living. Besides, the law they allow other forms of ID, like voters ID and driver's license, for register the same. If government want for use only national ID for security, then it will be free and easy for get, like how it in a country then like Kenya. So make we call on we leaders then for make national ID free and easy for get for all man, and respect the law and accept other valid ID them.
1 minute, Konani. Know your rights in 60 seconds.
Welcome back, Fumble, from that video day and then from that commercial break. China will just see the Ward C chairman. We support the idea. Government said they want to create new localities in Africa. And then the Ward C chairman agree with the government, unlike the mayor of Freetown. What do you take about the idea for get new councils in Africa or new districts?
Freetown. Actually, it's timely.
Okay.
Because it happened in districts the way Freetown populated past. And when you look at waiting at the rationale behind forming or dividing a district or for a place become a council or district concentrated area, then you get for noticing a population, get for noticing a rise in things them. You understand? Population are one of them. You understand? So Freetown gets that kind of population. Like Usai, the chairman, Mr. Olan Cole, they focus so. Now a very populated area. And me you to know say Godrich, the peninsula to Jue, now a rising area, now area where population they can concentrate on. You understand? So if you say that in a need, me I believe say na a need. Cause the only way we feel say the reason we make them make Karine, Falaba, there are other places and there's districts, you understand? Now because perhaps even if they not get population compared to Godrich and the likes, but now because of them feel say people they live there, people they reside there.
And they want for drive development. So the mayor, seem for the thing the way how you think or see things the way Kasho the sittings, Yvonne Akiswaya. You feel like she's getting it wrong, or to each their own?
Well, in every situation, there are two sides, you understand? Well, what to make Madam Akinsoya no feel say that is needed, I don't know. You understand? Well, if you don't give reasons, perhaps I've not followed that. Say, now then they make this not needed. Perhaps if they look at and say, again, I want for sympathize with him feelings, you understand? If they look at and say, if me they run free town, now they will give me all the money where I need now for one free town. Me project them, me things them, one council. Now we will get two.
Yes, and one part of the problem then back way Cash was saying that he say for 2025 government no give the council the money that we they need for one. So like if like one of the arguments I think, if government cannot fund one council adequately, can government fund two or more?
Then you go for ask, why Kayine become, why Falaba, why the others become, you understand? These places are not that populated, but then therefore divide them to districts, you understand?
Yeah.
Then now if Mr. Olan Cole cry for this, then you look at money not there for fund them. Then in fact these are the districts the way they form the western area. You understand? Because you get this Freetown western area, then you get this western urban, you understand also, we casual and call the head. So if you look at these now populated areas, then they are underfunded also, based on what's in demand they allege, you understand? So you go on for look at and say, again, why let we not rush to them. Let we not rush for divide them, then it become a bonus tote back for fund them, you understand, for fund the two councils. Because if we struggle for fund one, but take it or leave it, they need the, you understand? But let we not rush for the one. Then they game making say. Okay. Because if we not able to fund one, then look at and say back, we get time force. For able to raise funds and begin fund one, we will function adequately, then we move to the divide.
For the one.
Yes.
Yes. So I think that's it for this issue. You know, an entertainment executive. What you want for say regarding entertainment as your final bite?
Well, regarding entertainment, firstly, I want to give kudos to the label we made come up from when a Central Connect. We get with CEO, because me the executive director. Then we get with two artists. Then we get with other executive officers. Them, because for one entertainment label or label in specific na salon, it's very hard. To be very sincere with you. But there is one thing we may want for every entertainer know. Whether you are a comedian, whether you are an artist, rapper, or what category you find yourself, entertainment na something we na in fact for me na in salon need. Somebody talking na one of una interview na ya. I see the sport director who we be na so we the top of NSA or so. Say na entertainment and sport now one thing we this nation need for drive human capital development.
I think that was Shokol we get Crips International.
Thank you. And this now investment will be say if government concentrates by you understand all this human capital development, employment, what they cry for, you understand, it cut down. Okay. It cut down. But entertainment gets a lot for do, it gets a lot for build up country in culture with, you understand? For sell the country in culture, entertainment can do that, you understand? Because we all the cry say Nigeria get money and the entertainment get money. But one thing we Nigerians then believe, when we know, Nigerians then believe say they get something for sale. So the world lip and buy. You understand? So entertainment we can able to use them boost and then make we save the pantry and we local ways we get with two artists then we concentrate. But we do a lot Central Connect. We do a lot. We save one for at least left the imprint na the fabric of entertainment na Sierra Leone so that we save go able to play with your path. Whether or not we are supported, but we believe say there is an achievable goal we able get.
All right.
Definitely.
Thank you very much, Cherno Marshall Jallo. Cherno Marshall Ba.
Yeah.
The executive director of Central Connect. Thank you for your analysis and thank you to Yusuf Odonde from the start of this program to South Reach. So till inside the program we'll talk about Lailo and Slima and the fact that he say feel unprotected and he gets issues with the president for that for we not protect him. We talk about what it look like in fights na the SLPP. We talk about the government and SL2 then call to them. Say let government pay the subsidies where they can pay to them. And then we also talk about cash oil and coal. We agree with the government that in districts where they rule, you need another council. So we tell you thank you. We want to say thank you to we producer them, Simon Kusa, Abraham Muski Sawane, to Amadou Lamranaba, and to the rest of the team. And to you who watch, we thank you. This program will be listened to at the roundup until we meet next Saturday again. Mina Ibrahim Ansari. Have a nice day.
Man and woman, waiting to sweet salon for well now.